generic general direction this morning. Americans are now entering uncharted revolutionary territory. They may witness things over the next 5, 6, 12 months that once would have seemed unimaginable. Now, until the Ukraine conflict, most of us had never witnessed a major land war in Europe, one that directly involves some nation with immense nuclear capability. And that is where we've positioned ourselves, a ringside seat to that. We're in the infancy stages of handing out money to the Ukraine, already over $60 billion, and they haven't replaced one building, laid one brick, one block, one bag of cement. And after a year of politicizing the U.S. military and its self-induced catastrophe in Afghanistan, America has lost this strength of deterrence abroad. We bring in a weak leader. We give the illusion of being weak. Therefore, we are weak. China, Iran, North Korea, Russia. Maybe they're not doing it together. Maybe they are. Maybe they're conspiring to manipulate this global military opportunity. And the first nation to step over that red line was Russia. So the traditional bedrocks of the American system, a stable economy, energy independence, vast, and I mean vast surpluses of food, the brilliance at our universities, the excellence of our judiciary system, law enforcement, the idea of a credible criminal justice system is dissolving in front of our very eyes. Gas and diesel prices have hit historic levels. Gasoline has never been this high. When you fill up your oil tank again, you had better saved money, or you better be ready to incur at least a 4-digit number when you get your bill. New cars, new homes, becoming unaffordable. Sure, we went through this blitz when interest rates were essentially zero, but now they're going to inch back up. And what your house is worth is going to be less and less every second of every day as we move deeper and deeper into this. There's no southern border. We can expect over 1 million foreign nationals to swarm this summer alone into the United States. No audit, no test, no COVID test, no vaccination, no proof who you are, no idea if they're terrorists or sleeper cells or drug smugglers or human smugglers, no idea if they're pedophiles or rapists or murderers. Just wave them in, one after another. No, there'll be no consequences for any of them. In fact, where your child will go without, their kids will get. Your kid can't find baby formula? There's plenty of it in the backpacks that they're giving away to some of these folks coming across the border. It's not anti-immigrant, guys. It's anti-destruction of the American way of life. It's weakening the core. It's cracking the foundation of the United States of America. And police are unfunded. And in some places, defunded. District attorneys deliberately release violent criminals without even handing them charges. It's remarkable. Smash and grabs, carjackings, murders skyrocketing across the nation. The progressives sit in silence, or they make up an excuse, or they blame somebody else. There is no law and order. We've lost that. Crime is now mostly a political matter. Race, what gender you are, what politics you believe in. That will determine whether you're guilty or innocent. Supermarket shelves thinning. A simple hamburger patty or ground beef patty, however you buy your meat, now has become unaffordable, outside the budget of millions of Americans. And the American president casually warns of more food shortages in the United States of America. We've become the Roman Republic. Violent clashes, political clashes, the fall of the Roman Empire. And while all this is going on, the White House tactically moves protesters in front of Supreme Court justices' houses, violently demonstrate outside, threatening these justices. In fact, they come back with a decision that they don't agree with. No more free speech on campuses. Merit is disappearing. It doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. It just matters what you identify with, what politics you are. In these schools, think about it. We've watched the death of engineering, medical, science, math. Why are scores continuing to go down? Why are we teaching the insanity to some of these kids at such a young age? And remember, everything that I just mentioned, all of it, is self-induced. These are choices made by elected leaders. This is not fate. Choices that were made by elected leaders. We have the largest combined gas, coal, oil deposits in the world. Yet you're paying almost, by the time summer, I told you guys this, by the time summer came rolling around, I said this months ago, you're going to be paying $5 a gallon of gas. That's a gimme. That's done. That's happening. Yet we have the ability to stop it. We have the resources to stop it. Inflation is a deliberate choice. You cannot induce or influx or introduce, that's the word, multiple trillions of dollars into a budget or into an economy without causing the money that's already there to be devalued. So what's in your pocket is worth less. You couple that together with a whole series of other things that are happening, and what normally was a $2 box of cereal now becomes a $5 box of cereal. And what normally was a $100 grocery bill now becomes a $260 grocery bill. And people put stuff back on the shelves. People shake their head and walk away. People don't go to dinner. People don't go to a show because not only are the ticket prices higher, but they have to put gas in their car to drive across the bridge. Well, they'd rather not do that. And we have now incentivized non-participation in the labor force. Even my progressive friends can agree with me on that. Why work? Why work? Why bother? Seems silly. When I can make almost as much staying home, being a victim. You know, unemployment's at historic lows. Why? Because nobody's in need of going to work. Nobody needs to go get a job. And wait till artificial intelligence kicks in. Wait till we have 25% less jobs. What's going to happen then? So the American people are rejecting, if you look at poll numbers, these policies that were implemented or have been implemented by Joe Biden and this regime. Yet all the folks, the radicals that surround themselves or surround Joe Biden, he surrounds himself with, are continuing to popularize is the best word, promulgate, what maybe is a better word, that everything is okay. Everything's sort of fine. Left-wing elites will do their best to ignore Supreme Court decisions here in the upcoming months. They'll try to illegally cancel student debt. I'm sure if they see the numbers continue to trend downward, we'll have another COVID spike, so we can be sure that